In the early hours of a calm yet buzzing morning, an unexpected sight instantly electrified Tan Son Not International Airport in Ho Chi Minh City. Amid the usual flow of travelers, cameras, rolling suitcases, and quiet announcements echoing to the terminal, one familiar figure caught the attention of sharp-eyed fans and airport staff alike. Park Jimin, globally celebrated artist, member of BTS, and one of the most influential figures in modern pop culture, was spotted moving to the airport with a quiet confidence that only heightened curiosity and excitement. Within minutes, whispers turned into online posts, and online posts turned into a worldwide trending topic. Jimin was in Vietnam, but why? And where was he headed next? A sudden appearance that sparked global attention. Jimin's appearance at a Vietnam airport was not announced through official schedules, press releases, or social media teasers. Instead, it unfolded organically, captured through candid photos and short video clips shared by fans who happened to be present. Dressed in a minimalist yet stylish outfit. Oversized jacket, relaxed fit trousers, a cap pulled low, and a face mask that barely concealed his recognizable aura, Jimin embodied effortless elegance. Even without dramatic gestures or statements, his presence alone commanded attention. Within hours, hashtags related to Jimin in Vietnam surged across multiple social media platforms. Fans from Asia, Europe, the Americas, and beyond began piecing together clues, analyzing timestamps, flight boards, and even background details and photos. The question echoed everywhere: why Vietnam and what comes next? Vietnam, a strategic and symbolic location. Vietnam has rapidly emerged as a significant cultural and economic hub in Southeast Asia. Over the past decade, it has become an important destination for international artists, luxury brands, filmmakers, and global campaigns. Jimin's presence there immediately sparked speculation that this trip could be tied to something more than a casual visit. Some observers pointed out Vietnam's growing role in global fashion manufacturing and creative production. Others noted its increasing importance in music promotion and fan engagement across Southeast Asia. For an artist like Jimin, whose influence transcends music into fashion, art, and global youth culture, Vietnam represents a meaningful intersection of creativity, growth, and connection. Fans on the ground, quiet excitement, respectful distance. Despite the shock of seeing Jimin in person, fans at the airport largely responded with respect and restraint. Videos circulating online showed him walking calmly, accompanied by staff, as fans quietly waved or recorded from a distance. There was no chaos, no pushing crowds, just stunned smiles, hushed gasps, and the unmistakable feeling of witnessing a rare moment. This respectful atmosphere only deepened admiration for both Jimin and his fandom. Many fans later shared messages expressing gratitude simply for being in the same space, even briefly. For them, the moment was less about proximity and more about presence. Theories began to surface. As soon as the initial shock settled, theories began to flood the internet. Was Jimin heading to another Southeast Asian country? Was Vietnam a stopover for a longer international journey? Or was the country itself the main destination? Some fans speculated about a private schedule related to music. Vietnam has increasingly hosted international recording projects, collaborations, and behind-the-scenes production work. Others suggested a fashion-related reason, noting Jimin's long-standing reputation as a global fashion icon whose appearances often align with high-profile campaigns. Another popular theory centered on filming, possibly for a documentary, special content, or an artistic project meant to highlight travel, culture, or personal reflection. Jimin has long been known for his appreciation of art, atmosphere, and emotional storytelling, making Vietnam's rich history and visual landscapes a fitting backdrop. Silence that speaks volumes. Neither Jimin nor his agency issued an immediate statement following the airport sighting. This silence, rather than dampening excitement, only fueled further curiosity. Fans are accustomed to sudden appearances and quiet schedules when it comes to Jimin, whose projects are often revealed only after everything is carefully completed. Industry insiders have long noted that Jimin prefers to let his work speak first, rather than building anticipation through constant announcements. His Vietnam appearance fit perfectly into that pattern. Unexpected, understated, and powerful. Jimin's relationship with travel and inspiration. For Jimin, travel has never been just about moving from one place to another. In past interviews and content, He has often spoken about how new environments influence his emotions, creativity, and perspective. Whether walking through quiet streets, observing local culture, or simply experiencing unfamiliar surroundings, travel becomes a source of artistic fuel. Vietnam, with its layered history, vibrant cities, and deep emotional resonance, offers an environment that aligns closely with Jimin's introspective nature. Fans recalled lyrics, performances, and past moments where Jimin expressed the importance of stillness, reflection, and emotional depth, qualities often associated with meaningful journeys rather than busy schedules. Southeast Asia and Jimin's ever-growing impact. Jimin's popularity in Southeast Asia has always been immense, but recent years have seen it grow even further. His solo work, performances, and public appearances consistently resonate deeply with fans across the region. Vietnam, in particular, boasts a passionate and organized fan base that has supported him through streaming projects, charity events, and creative fan initiatives. His appearance at a Vietnam airport felt symbolic, a quiet acknowledgement of a region that has long embraced him wholeheartedly. Many fans express pride and joy online, viewing the moment as validation of Southeast Asia's importance in the global music landscape. Media reactions and international coverage. International media outlets were quick to pick up the story. Headlines highlighted the mystery surrounding Jimin's travel plans, emphasizing how even a brief airport appearance could dominate global news cycles. Entertainment analysts pointed out that very few artists possess the ability to generate such widespread attention without releasing a single word or performance. The coverage also focused on Jimin's calm demeanor, noting how he maintained composure despite the sudden attention. This consistency, grace under pressure, humility in fame, has long been one of his most admired traits. Where are they headed next? The question remains unanswered, and perhaps that is exactly the point. Whether Jimin's journey continues to another country, leads to a hidden schedule within Vietnam, or marks the beginning of a new creative chapter, one thing is clear. His movements carry meaning far beyond logistics. Fans continue to monitor updates, not out of entitlement, but out of sheer excitement. For many, the joy lies not in knowing every detail, but in trusting that whatever Jimin is working on will eventually be revealed, thoughtfully, beautifully, and on his own terms. A moment that became a memory. In the end, Jimin's brief appearance at a Vietnam airport became more than just a sighting. It became a reminder of his unique presence in the world, how he can quietly enter space and leave a lasting impact without saying a word. It reflected his ability to connect with people across cultures, languages, and borders through authenticity alone. As the airport returned to its usual rhythm and Jimin disappeared beyond security gates, the excitement did not fade. Instead, it transformed into anticipation, trust, and admiration. Wherever he is headed next, fans around the world will be watching, not just for news, but for the story that will eventually unfold. And until that moment arrives, one truth remains undeniable. Even a single step taken by Jimin is enough to move the world's attention, hearts, and imagination. Quiet departure, lasting curiosity. As the day progressed, airport activity returned to normal, but the curiosity surrounding Jimin's journey only grew stronger. Fans continued to share memories of the brief encounter, describing the moment as calm, surreal, and deeply memorable. Some noted how Jimin paused briefly to acknowledge those around him with a small nod and gentle body language, an understated gesture that spoke volumes about his character. While no official confirmation has yet been released, many believe this journey marks the beginning of something meaningful, whether a creative project, a personal exploration, or preparation for future global activities. Until more details emerge, Jimin's appearance in Vietnam remains a beautifully unsolved chapter, one that has already left a quiet but powerful imprint on fans worldwide.